Hello guys, so I'm going to be reacting to Marvel Studios' Moon Knight trailer, the first official trailer. So, here we go. Ooh, okay. Already getting that darker feel for the show. Feels like a thriller.
I can't tell the difference between my waking life and dreams.
Seems like it's going for a horror base. It sounds like a psychological thriller. Okay. Oh, bloody hell. Okay, this is definitely a darker show for Marvel than the MCU. Okay.
I'm losing it.
Okay. It's got low forms of... Okay.
Stephen.
Yeah, this is definitely a thriller.
Between life and dreams.
Okay. Fucking hell, this is horror.
Thank you.
Bloody
What's the
hell.
contact lens?
This is diving into the horror genre of Marvel.
Thanks.
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh my god, you're alive.
Bloody
What's
hell.
wrong with you, Mark?
Why did you call
Yeah,
me?
this is definitely getting thriller vibes. Okay.
It must be very difficult. The voice in your head.
Damn. I'm getting some like Punisher kind of vibes. The Punisher show. Bloody hell. Okay.
Embrace.
And Joker vibes. Embrace the chaos, okay. Oh, okay. Oh, there you go. There you go. Moon Knight. Oh my god, the suit. Perfection. Oh, that shot. Okay. 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 Wow. Okay, right, so... Okay, you want my thoughts? This show looks like it is something we'd see in like Daredevil or Netflix, or Daredevil's Netflix shows and the Punisher Netflix shows. The darker elements, the horror aspects. Now, I'm not really too familiar with the Moon Knight character because I'm not, like I said, I'm more of a DC fan, but I still read a lot of Marvel. But I hear he has got some forms of mental illness, and apparently his comic books are a lot darker than most Marvel properties. And this show really does represent that. I feel that this show does have this... It feels like they have this way with, because don't forget, Marvel, the MCU tends to keep to its lightheartedness. So with this show, it seems like they're going down a different avenue. Like with WandaVision, you did explore more of the darker areas. Falcon and Winter Soldier, it felt like an action show. And then you had Loki, which was more of an adventure show and space epic opera. And then you had, what was the next one? I'm going blank now. I've watched so much. So basically, this is something new, something fresh for the MCU. And I'm actually excited for this. Hawkeye, that was it. Hawkeye. Yeah, that was more of a comedic show. Anyway, this show looks like it's going to be something completely different. Something darker. Something that we don't really see within any MCU. And that's kind of cool because the MCU always had its lightheartedness, whereas this feels very like a thriller, psychological thriller. And you got that kind of with Black Widow, but this seems like it's going full out onto the psychological aspects of this character. And I'll be honest with you, I was nervous when going into when this was announced. I know a bit about the character, not a lot, but I know he is quite a dark character. And because I know the MCU does have its lightheartedness, and they tend more to lean into the comedic elements than a darker, more psychological thriller base, I thought that they're going to screw this up. And just by watching this trailer, it feels that they're not doing that. This is something that they're doing something different. And with that said, I feel like if they ever did want to do a Punisher show, if they did want to bring the actor John Berthnell. I forgot how to pronounce his last name. If he wanted to come back, I think they could stick to some of those aspects of it being a lot darker. Might not be able to do it as R-rated as the Netflix shows, but it is almost close to that. And because it's Disney Plus and stuff like that. But also what I'm excited about with this is that this is focusing around a character with mental illness. A lot of mental illnesses now. And with Marvel, you do get some aspects of that, and I've seen TikToks showing the mental illnesses that people go through in the show, in their films and TV shows, but it's never really a focal point for their character. And when I like how that this is representing his main problems with mental illness, and that is a cool thing to explore and represent within shows like this, and to help raise awareness for mental illness and stuff like that. So I love that aspect, and I'm looking forward to seeing that. And like I said, with Daredevil being announced in this show, and with Daredevil being brought into the MCU, I was hesitant because his show is quite dark and has a lot of dark themes, and because of MCU's lightheartedness, I didn't think it would work. But I feel like now watching this, that if they ever did do a Daredevil season 4, or if they do their own Daredevil show with Charlie Cox's Daredevil, then I think they're in good hands. Because it's not going to be that lightheartedness that you kind of get, and I feel like this is proof of that. And you know what? I am proud of the MCU now, that they're going away from all the same formula. That this is something new, something different. And heck, some people might not like it because it's something different. But I feel like from what I've read in the comment section of this trailer before watching it, because I wanted to see what people thought before I watched it. And I don't know why I do that, but a lot of people are excited for this because it is dark. It is. They are diving into the horror aspects of the MCU. They are diving into the darker elements and darker themes of the MCU, which is cool. They might put some comedic moments in, knowing the MCU they will. But as long as those comedic moments don't overpower the darker themes, I'll be all right with that, because that is something that I'm excited to see. And also, I love the actor who's playing Moon Knight, Oscar Isaac. I love, as much as the sequel trilogies were bad for Star Wars, I didn't like them much. But the one thing that I did like was Oscar Isaac's Poe Dameron, and I feel like he's quite an underrated actor. So bringing him in for Moon Knight, I feel like this is his time to shine. This is his time to have that spotlight, have these films. And have this show and see what he can do. And just looking at that, his acting capability looks amazing, and he is capable. I feel like he can nail this character. Yet again, I'm probably going to have to read up on Moon Knight just to get a better understanding of who the character is before going into this. But I am excited for Moon Knight, and there's not much more to say to that. But yes, please, if you liked my video, please like and subscribe, and I will see you later. Thank you.